The longest time.
Oh, you know what? We were wrong. That's Morrito 2 and Far. We were wrong.
Okay.
Never mind.
That's what I thought. Like the hair is deceiving me. The hair is deceiving me.
They got the same haircut. What do you want to see, right?
No.
Like, I didn't bring my glasses. All right, listen. We need another pair of glasses.
Cut us some slack. Cut us some slack, Chad.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is loser semifinals, and we have on the right Morrito 2, right? Not the first one. He's off resting. Morrito 2 and Far versus Wizzy and Asa, who are coming in a little bit warm right now from that 3-0. What do you think can happen here?
I mean, Morrito, well known for his prowess in doubles with his partner, which is his brother, of course. But the save from Asa as well. I like to see that. We didn't really get to see that position very much in the last set, but the fact that Asa is still aware, I mean, just goes to show how excellent this is. But Far will get the edgeguard, and Wizzy is going to lose the stock, and Asa hanging from the ledge, he will take 2 instead of 1.
Wow, dude, they're just falling like flies right now. The only main who plays Sheik? Is it Morrito? The one plays
Far.
Sheik?
Far plays Sheik. Definitely the best Sheik in Mexico. I mean, both of these guys, the best Sheiks in Mexico. Like, historically, Asa, I think, had the title. However, as of recent, I think that Far definitely has risen up to the task and is showing up. And I mean, here in doubles, you can see a very, very, very even set so far. Asa just one stuck behind, and Wizzy might actually be following if he cannot tank the stock.
Now, let's see what he can do, though. Wizzy, as you were saying right now, he has 122% of damage, the man that's most hurt right now. 3 stocks, so he can still make this comeback. Never mind. You know what? Hey, commentators, Chris, you start saying something, the opposite happens. Let's see what he can do, though. He's coming in fresh. 2 stocks for Wizzy. Now, this guy went flying. Now we have 1 stock less for Mr. Morrito, too. And as you were saying, right, this is going to be an important matchup for these Sheiks. You're saying, they got a bit of history, right?
That's
number 1 and number 2, they're pretty much tied, so that's going to be an interesting match. How do you play doubles? How do you think? Is it just like, hey, let's each of us just go 1-1? Do you try to team up on someone? I think that's the way you do it. You kind of communicate. You just find those moments and strike, right? I think that's what you do.
Like it has to be varied. You cannot play at the same pace all the time.
Right.
You definitely do have to find situations in which you are forcing the 2v1s.
Yeah.
However, going 1v1 at times, it's not so bad either.
Right.
Like of course, there's always a sweet spot in between actually being close to your partner to be able to help them, but also not close enough that you are actually getting in each other's ways, right? Like, then that's why doubles is such a deep, such a complicated game, because I cannot tell you, like, just there is this right answer, right? Like, there's a lot of cracked players, and there's a lot of different styles that go into it. And so we'll see if the clash of styles goes here. Oh, my God. Far comboing. Everybody's comboing Asa. That was a 3-man combo.
Asa's like, hey, what's going on, man? Hey,
Wizzy, what's up?
Wizzy. El tu brute. What's that? Oh, they almost stole the ledge from him.
Wizzy, ¿qué pasó?
¿Qué pasó? And what's happening here? I don't think Far is going to make it home. Here we go. He's going to let him, is he going to let him breathe? Hey, listen, Wizzy's just like, hey, listen, you got this. Sheik versus Sheik. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. It looks like Asa's not going to make it back. But Wizzy stepping in there trying to help. What happened there? Who did he grab? Wizzy just trying to finish this as well. He grabbed Asa. Just the grabs aren't working. Right now, Far being super slippery. Nobody can touch him. There's the grab again.
Done.
This might be dead. That's over. That's over. What a match.
Oh my God, they turn it around in a couple of seconds. Wizzy and Asa were looking a little down at the beginning, but in the end they pick it up. And even though we did see a couple of situations in which, like, especially Asa was getting tossed around.
He got beat up by everybody for some reason. I don't know, like, what are you doing, Wizzy? Like, hey, I'm sorry, man, I'm in the moment,
But in spite of all of that, they still managed to come out with a W for the first game.
Yeah, 1-0 right now. And you know what? We're just going back into Battlefield here and losing a stock immediately. Mr. Far, the man who lasted the longest this last match, is the first man to go losing a stock. Let's see what can do, though. Let's see what can happen here. Wizzy just getting completely comboed. Here comes Mr. Morrito, too, trying to send Wizzy home. This might work. But there you go. As I was saying, right? Asa came in to save him. Seems like he was able to get him back, and now they're both back in center stage. And now Morrito, too, is the one that's trying to get back. And this is, as you were saying, the whole thing about playing in doubles, right? It's this weird game where you gotta pay attention to everything, and then you gotta make sure you don't lose 2 stocks like that, right, Roy? But hey, man, this is a very tight game.
Far great awareness, and also even going on stage, like both of the Sheiks recovering into the ledge, not into the ledge, but on the stage, because they know they don't want to play those mix-ups.
Right.
You might lose your stock like that as Sheik. Like, that's the beauty of platform fighters, right? Like, you can lose your stock on your own bullishness.
Just, yeah, you can just walk off. You can just walk off.
Exactly. Yeah. So to avoid the explosiveness that it comes with it.
Right.
Like they are trying to avoid those mix-ups because they know their partner can save them as well. Like that's the thing. You have a guy that you trust that has your back and that might even come into play. And especially when both of them, like both of the Sheiks are teaming with fast characters. That's a deadly combination. Like just the consistency that Sheik brings to the table with explosiveness that both Fox and Captain Falcon can bring as well.
Speaking about Captain Falcon, he's gone. 2 stocks left for him. Now Asa, he did. And now 2 stocks left for us as well. You're trying to match it up. There we go, 2 stocks left for everybody. The man with the most damage right now is Mr. Far, who started off again losing that first stock. He started in the disadvantage. This might be it for him. Wow, dude.
Shine.
Morrito too with the shine, just trying to get Wheezy out of here. Now somehow this blue team is outside. He did not make it though. Far again, 1 stock less. He is not doing well in this match. It's Morrito times to shine though. He's trying to get Asa away from the edge as well. Let's see what happens though. Oh my God, Wheezy just with the knees, man. This guy comes in clutch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he finds those spots. Wheezy, I don't know if he can see the future. I don't know if he, at this point he just, watches everything in slow motion. But the knees just come out of nowhere. He hits Asa a bit again. Asa's like, why you keep hitting me, Wheezy? Like, hey man, get away from me, It's a whole thing. But hey, 1 stock left for the Morrito and Far. This might be a 2-0.
This might just be a 2-0 in the making, especially now that Morrito has lost that stock. Far will manage to take 1, but does not get rid of Asa's stock quite early, and so this is curtains for game number 2. Much better work on the coordination side for Wheezy and Asa. Definitely still some of those times in which they're hitting each other, but for the most part, they're actually starting to cover each other. I think that they are having to adjust from a different matchup that they just went through. I'm not saying it was easier or anything, even though it was a 3-0. It just was faster paced because Fox, a volatile character by all means, right? So especially in doubles, it can be very, very powerful, of course. But also, like, you can get tossed around, as we saw with Stark and Spawn, right? Like, they were just losing stocks, and I think that tiny adjustment might have caught Wheezy and Asa off guard, but they seem to be doing a pristine job at just adjusting on the fly.
No, you're 100% right. Oh, I was going to say, Morrito and Far doing great right now, but hey, Wheezy woken up again. Someone woke up the monster. Someone woke up Wizzrobe. Let's see what he can do. What were we calling him? The pain truck? What was it? Pain train.
The pain train.
Welcome to the pain station.
Pain station
Population
is right.
U. Conductor Wheezy. Let's see what happens. And Wheezy going down there. Good shine spike there by Mr. Morrito too. Let's see what else he can though. Let's see what he can find though. Right now, Far just trying to fend off Wheezy. There we go, trying to get him with the nair. There's the grab. Let's see what they can do. Trying to muster up something. Sadly, Morrito Far is not going to make it back though. Morrito too almost got hit by the knee. Again, it's super scary just having Wizzrobe just throwing out knees everywhere. And then in this stage, like we didn't talk about, we're back in, this is Yoshi's. Like, this is a smaller stage. You get knocked off way easier. It might be even easier for Wheezy just to get up. Oh my God, dude, did you see that? He's like, hey, here you go. Here's your up smash. And then he got him. But again, I was saying, I think it's going to be way easier for Wheezy to kill because of the amount of stage, right?
And now the switch here is on the side of the stage. Like, the closer blast zones are really going to benefit here, the Fox team, but they could also be losing the stocks quite fast if Asa starts hitting those fairs. And let's not talk about Captain Falcon's fair, right? Like, that thing can leak your stock in a couple of seconds. A great stomp, and Wheezy reacting, of course, to the wake-up option. He will get Farce and Asa hitting Morrito with the weak part of the upper, but then finishing it off with the fair of his own. I
like Morrito's name, I'm gonna be honest. I like his Morrito too. Yeah, it's a good name. Far here trying to come far as well, trying to do something against Wheezy. It's not really working out. Oh, he could have gotten the fair there. Sadly, his partner kind of interrupted him. Let's see what's gonna happen though. Wheezy with the last stock. You gotta finish him now. This might be the first stock. I'm sorry, this might be the first match for Morrito and Far. It's time to shine right now. He's in zeros though. It's coming down to this. 1v1, ladies and gentlemen. This is Morrito 2 versus Asa.
Great smash DI right there, avoiding the grab. And this is one of Asa's specialty matchups, I would say, Monterrey.
Really?
Very well known for their foxes, for their space animals, for their pass play. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Asa is going to go off stage and fuel the recovery. But Randall is right there to save Morrito from certain death. And second time around, though, the fair is hitting. Morrito needs to hit this wave shine, and he needs a couple more of those. He's not wasting that invincibility. Okay, the movement. He falls. He didn't fall on Randall. He didn't fall on the cloud. And so he will lose that stock. Unfortunate situation there. Morrito and Far out of smash factor number 9.
He took
doubles.
No, he took a risk. He took a risk.
It was not calculated, though.
No,
that was not a calculated risk.
It wasn't. He was.
It was a risky investment at best.
And he lost it.
At best.
Hey,
he lost his whole investment right there.
But listen, you gotta risk it sometimes, all right? But as you were saying right there, you know, it was a specialty, you know? He had Fox, he had it. He was dead. Listen, he lost that stock. If Randall wasn't there, this match would have been over like a minute before that, right? Like 30 seconds before that. Yeah. So he got a second chance though. Sadly couldn't do it. We're gonna be 2-0 if I'm not mistaken. So I think they're just changing seats, and we're gonna go right back into it. Morritos, I think, what are they doing? What are they doing? I think there's like, hold on, I think it's too much air here. He's getting cold. He's like, my hands are cold. Let me just go here. Oh no, are we 3 already? Was it that fast?
I think it was 3 already, right?
Was it 3-0 again? Dude,
yeah, they didn't get a single game. Yeah,
wow,
no,
I thought we were. You're right.
No, Fari's picking up his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was
you're right.
It was Battlefield.
That was so fast.
It was Battlefield